What do you think the president, his words, what do you think that can do?
Stop at random violence, stop people from getting access to firearms without having the proper background checks. It's all of these senseless acts that has frightened, a lot of people in the country and so forth. I have, or my husband and I, we have two daughters, and my youngest was there. And so, every time she hears fireworks, she jumps. She hears a chair fall, she jumps, Why?
And from every family who
Well, I think today is very significant. Number one, because the president made a promise to not rest and to keep this on his mind, on his heart, and to move. And even without Congress acting as they should, the president kept his promise and made some movement today. There's more to be done, and we have to hope and rely on our Congress to do the right things, to take more steps to keep our community safer.
Many things have happened over the years, and every time I would hear of some form of act of violence, I would get upset. My heart would go out to the families and to the loved ones, and it happened to me. You never know who it can happen to. You never know your last minute, your last second. You never know. And if you're human, if you have any type of heart, then you would want to take action. You would want to do something, because it could be their loved one that something can easily happen to them.
What would you tell your daughter today? What happened today?
I would tell her I love her. That's the first and foremost thing. And I would tell her, Daddy will do and Mommy will do all that we can so that no other family has to suffer through what we're going through. Our family motto is love wins, and we believe that loving each other, loving your neighbor, loving your community are key elements to preventing gun deaths. And we rest in the fact that Anna's in heaven now and love wins.
I'm emotional.
Are you emotional?
I'm emotional.
Give me a sense of what you feel, what your thoughts are after hearing what the president is doing today.
Well, first of all, we've been working at this issue since our daughter was murdered, and 24/7. We haven't stopped. We see all the things that need to be fixed in our system, and to finally have a president on a national level stating the things that he's stated and bringing attention to these issues and informing America, educating America on what is really happening out there and how we can fix it is just wonderful.
It's been a long way for you, and I feel close to your story because your daughter was at the Eaton Center. I'm Canadian, Toronto. There's a Toronto connection there.
Yes.
And to have this happen.
Yes, it's been a roller coaster of 3.5 years, and I remember when that happened to her at Eaton Center. She wrote a blog, and she called me that day, and I said, you've seen the worst of humanity, and you'll never see anything like that again. And 6 weeks later, we were burying her. So when she wrote the blog, and she said, at the end of the blog, she said, every second of every day is a gift. And I've made every second of every day a gift for myself now to fight for her. So to have the president fighting alongside is pretty excellent. It's pretty special.